Don't do. Oh, whoa.
I know we're streaming this.
No, hey, bro, don't disrespect, disrespect the king like that. You know why?
She a queen, though.
Listen. Whoa. I know we streaming. Gotta chill.
We got chill. I know we streaming.
She a queen, though.
Hey, honey, your liquor. I know we streaming, but honey, your shit.
His wife up for grabs.
Hey, he's been mad disrespectful.
Smiling,
Hey,
laughing.
did you
like
get
that? This.
We're doing with your hands. Listen.
You ready from 200? Gets it. Oh, Dean.
All night getting on.
Yeah.
I was
Dean.
waiting for that moment.
That was a real ass slap, man. Get your ass in the van.
Drama erupted on Rampage Jackson's live stream when powerlifter Larry Wheels delivered a sharp slap to boxer Dean the Great after Dean crossed the line by disrespecting Larry's wife.
I got my strap in the car. Nigga, bro. Get to slap the shit out of me in front of the girls.
No, the girls didn't see it. He stopped being in front of his wife. These girls, they didn't see it. I'm being 100. They didn't see it.
You ain't bulletproof.
100%. But I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, you my boy. Hey, you my boy. You my brother.
I'm not gonna get slapped on camera, nigga.
I know you're not bitch.
I don't give a fuck about no nigga swing me around, nigga.
Hey. I'm be 100.
Slap me, bro.
I'm be 100. You was in the wrong on that one.
I'm vibing.
I know you vibing, nigga. You drunk and vibing.
Alright, bro.
I'm be 100. Hey, listen. I'm be 100. You my boy. If that was my wife, I wouldn't slap you. I would like pick you up and act like I want to slam you. But he ain't us.
Tensions reached a boiling point, as Dean escalated the conflict by informing Rampage he was armed and pointedly noting that Larry lacked body armor, forcing Rampage to intervene and cool down the volatile situation.
I'll say for me, it's not really about him. This is about me. This is the bigger fight of his life. It's the biggest fight of my life in another aspect, not in the way for him as it is for me. Because I've been sitting at the top, still at the top, you know. I'm doing more than a lot of guys who are even champions, you know. But yeah, for him, this is a moment that he has to really lock in. And this is a moment that I have to really lock in as well, but not for the same reasons. So yeah, I welcome the challenge and I'll make sure the best man wins.
Hey everyone, if this content is hitting the mark for you, smash that like button, subscribe to stay in the loop, and share us around to grow our community. Now let's dive back into the action. Anthony Smith's retirement was shorter than expected. The veteran fighter called it quits after Ming Yong delivered him his third consecutive defeat last April, but the 37-year-old is now gearing up for competition under Jorge Masvidal's game-bred bare-knuckle MMA organization, nearly a year removed from his last bout. MMA Junkie reports that Masvidal's venture is launching twin 16-fighter heavyweight and lightweight tournaments this year, each boasting a $500,000 prize purse. The heavyweight bracket kicks off April 10th in the Dominican Republic, with the initial fight announcements showcasing recognized names from UFC and PFL circles. Smith jumps up a weight class to face former UFC fighter Chase Sherman. Guto Innocente squares off against recently cut UFC athlete Muhammad Usman. Alexander Romanov makes his return against Nikolai Kovalenko, while Todd Duffy battles 2021 PFL heavyweight title holder Bruno Capoloza. The remaining 4 heavyweight pairings for the April event will drop soon, with the lightweight tournament set for May 1st in Miami.
Yeah, he's a strong, powerful fighter. I heard he doesn't wrap his hands because he likes to, throw bombs. I'm like, cool. I welcome that. I don't wrap my hands before I do pads, before I spar. I don't wrap my hands either. And he's a dangerous guy. He's a dangerous guy with a powerful right hand, good wrestling. His jab is pretty educated. So we're taking him very seriously because he's a dangerous man. But so am I.
One of MMA's greatest mysteries is stepping back into competition. Former UFC contender Zabit Magomed Sharapov revealed Monday his signing with ACBJJ, the Russian grappling organization that has showcased UFC talent like Arman Tsarukyan and Alexander Volkov. Monday's announcement left out specifics regarding Zabit's debut date and opposition. The 35-year-old was previously viewed as an elite MMA talent with championship potential at featherweight. The Dagestani fighter dominated as a 105-pound force, blazing through UFC competition from 2017 to 2019 with 6 straight victories over names like Calvin Kattar and Jeremy Stevens. Zabit lost his UFC featherweight ranking due to prolonged absence in April 2021. He held the 3rd position when removed and later announced his surprising retirement the next year, citing multiple health complications. Israel Adesanya declares his upcoming clash with Dricus du Plessis the most significant bout of his career, though he frames it uniquely. The pair headline UFC Fight Night 272 on March 28th. In conversation with Combat TV before the fight, Adesanya detailed the bout's significance for both competitors. He stressed this matchup serves as the ultimate examination of whether he maintains elite middleweight capabilities. Adesanya shared his thoughts on Duplessis's unconventional practice of competing without hand wraps.
You rate Islam Makhachev? I think this is coming from the wrestling, right? Because your friend Gordon Ryan made some comments about Khabib and who else? And he said the wrestling basically is different levels. If they were competing in wrestling, it's not the same. So I want to know just about Islam. How do you rate his wrestling? And like, if let's say he went and wrestled against some of the best in the world in wrestling competition, do you think that would stand up? You know, because obviously this is MMA, two different sports.
Yes. Are we giving him time to train?
We'll give him a time to train. He's in Dagestan, brother. He's training all the time.
He's training all day. If Islam solely focused on wrestling, he would be a very good 74-kilogram wrestler. I think top 5 in the world.
Jan Blachowicz and his trainer are back to their intense training sessions. The duo engaged in another round of body shot sparring, with Blachowicz hitting the canvas after absorbing an unexpected strike from his coach.
You know how dumb you have to be? You're talking about the guy who grew up in a jiu-jitsu dojo, who's dedicated his entire life, who was the baddest man walking the planet. He would be faking all this for what? Because of Cyril Gane? No one's scared of Cyril Gane. It's a great matchup for Tom. Yeah, but he struggled for that round. What the f are you talking about? That's why the fights are 5 rounds, dumbass. I do not get it. I don't get it. It's heartbreaking. After 4 months, he's still doing 18 eye exams and counting, 3 different prescription glasses, double eye surgery, 32 eye drops per day, balance loss caused by vertigo, blurry vision, consistent black spot. Double vision makes him sick. He can't drive. He has to have a driver, man. Struggles to use his phone, play with his kids.
He misses people's handshakes is what they're saying. Yeah. Like a simple handshake. And remember you mentioned too, like Dana White will devalue his own product, which doesn't make sense. But that's how powerful Dana White's statement is when he goes like, oh, he didn't want to continue.
Here's the problem is what makes Dana great is he shoots from the hip and he's not, so politically correct, right? He just says what he says. And right after the fight, you can see how Dana can say that. But the issue with that is now that gives energy and that gives perspective. So the rest of the UFC trolls jump on that, and now it just ignites the fire on Tom.
Yeah.
Olympic champion Gable Steveson holds Islam Makhachev in exceptional regard. Makhachev earns widespread acclaim for his superior wrestling and grappling abilities, establishing himself among the sport's premier grapplers. During an interview with Submission Radio, Steveson discussed Makhachev's wrestling prowess, stating the UFC title holder could rank among the globe's top 5 wrestlers if he concentrated exclusively on that discipline.
Comes out and puts that kind of cryptic post out there saying 1, 2, 3, go. I think it's go time. You think it's him and Cyril Gane?
And again, this isn't right because it's like the guy that committed to foul is being rewarded. But again, and this is for anyone.
It's the only one that makes sense.
Life's not fair sometimes. Yeah. It's not a fair world. You know what I mean? You make your own reality. You make your own fortune. You got to get out of bed every day because no one else cares about you. They really don't. And they, whatever faction of life it is, no one cares about you, right? The only person that gives a about you, not the government, not people at work, no one. The only person that cares about you is you, your wife, your kids, you got your little family unit, and you focus on you guys. And so it sucks for Tom, but I would say that right now Cyril Gane is the man because he was fighting for the undisputed belt. He was doing well.
Yeah.
And Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane's a bloody good matchup.
It's a great matchup. And, it was going to be Tom and Cyril in a rematch. And obviously, Tom is still dealing with the eye stuff. And that absolutely sucks.
Brendan Schaub finds it absurd that people continue questioning the legitimacy of Tom Aspinall's eye injury. With increasingly concerning information about Aspinall's medical situation emerging, an Octagon comeback seems distant. On his Thick Boy podcast, Schaub vehemently defended against claims that Aspinall is embellishing or fabricating his condition, describing the circumstances as devastating. He directed criticism at Dana White, suggesting White's previous statements fueled online doubt and provided skeptics with reasons to challenge Aspinall's injury claims.
Terrence Crawford and Buckley. I know these questions about boxing and MMA guys.
Terrence Crawford and who?
Dang, Dana. You done forgot who I was, huh? Right? You done forgot the dude that got, knockout of the year 2020, right? One of the most viral knockouts known for the UFC. You forgot one of the guys that you said, hey, man, this is the dude to watch out for in 2021, right? With Hamza and Kevin Holland. You forgot that this is one of the guys that went on that 2024 crazy streak, right? In a new weight class at welterweight, knocking out 3 ranked opponents. You forgot that this was one of your most viral fighters that always get his name clipped and mentioned in everything he do. Look, Dana, it ain't nothing personal, bro. I think what you're doing for Zuffa Boxing is incredible, and especially giving boxers the opportunity to go out there and really build a name for themselves. But if you don't think that MMA fighters have an ability or have a place for Zuffa Boxing, I really believe that you are mistaken. And giving us an opportunity, man, to go out there and really put it on, some of these boxers and really show them, what it takes to really kind of go out there and put on a performance of a lifetime, right? Utilize us as a tool. Because one thing is kind of crazy to me, right, that you say that we can't compete in Zuffa Boxing, but you saying that these basketball players and these football players.
I think it's awesome that these guys want to try to fight.
Which I seen them train, bro. Here it is right here. Boy, straight train, right? You giving them a little bit too much confidence, right, in their mind. You know that we can go in there in the Zuffa Boxing, man, and put on some good work. And look, if you don't believe me, Dana, this is one thing I tell you, right? I know you a type of person, you a betting man for sure, but get your boy Colin Wash, man, in the Apex with me, and we can get some work in, right? And I can show you, how I get down in the boxing ring. Plain and simple. Let's go.
Michael Bisping and Paul Felder agree that Cyril Gane deserves a championship opportunity against Alex Pereira should Tom Aspinall remain sidelined indefinitely. During their recent Believe You Me podcast episode, Bisping and Felder acknowledged that despite life's unfairness and the problematic nature of rewarding the fighter responsible for the foul, Cyril Gane represents the logical title challenger. Joaquin Buckley confronted Dana White for apparently overlooking his identity during his ongoing dispute with Terrence Crawford. The conflict started when Crawford declared the UFC would never surpass boxing's popularity. Buckley responded aggressively, leading Crawford to dismiss him as uninformed. After Buckley predicted how a street confrontation between them would conclude, Buckley subsequently challenged Crawford to fight, specifying a venue and time frame for their potential encounter. When White addressed the situation at Sunday's Zuffa Boxing media event, he seemed uninformed about the controversy and quickly rejected any possibility of a boxing match between the two. Buckley responded negatively to White's reaction. He released a video condemning White for overlooking his identity and voiced irritation about perceived favoritism, highlighting how fighters like Conor McGregor received boxing opportunities while others face rejection. Here are today's top 3 internet memes. The bronze medal goes to content from Rishi Extraordinary. Silver position belongs to material shared by Prince Habibo. Taking the gold medal is content created by Cragsaw.